Pisciana, how are you? My cutie patootie looking all that so yummy. So delicious, my dear Pisces. I love you so much, dear Pisces. Welcome to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny Armenian guy, my dear cutie patootie, where I'm going to serve and I'm going to slay. And I know that you're always ready for me. So, dear Pisces, in this reading, we're going to be taking a look at the overall situation, the energy between you and your person. Who did it and why? What happened? Their feelings, potential actions towards you, what's going on. I'm also going to get some messages of love. What would they tell you? And some advice as well. Also, dear Pisces, I want to thank you for your continuous support, for your love. Thank you so much for everything, dear Pisces. I appreciate you. I see you. I hear you. And I'm really excited to be here with you. You mean the world to me. Thank you so much. As you know, I am a quadruple Leo. And this beautiful lion right behind me was gifted to me by one of my really close, good people, good friends, special friend, Pisces. So let's get into your reading and let's see what's coming up. Okay, so Pisces, your main energy, the energy between you and this person is the Ten of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, there is the Lovers. Okay. Accompanied by the Page of Swords. So this is a soul connection. This is a love connection between you and another person. Possibly could be from a different culture, race, background, culture, because you can see there's two different individuals, right? You know, your main energy between you and this person is a lot of questions. I'm getting here. You constantly have these thoughts above your head. You're wanting to get all the answers, and there's questions that you want to ask. And due to the fact that there is no contact or there's limited contact, you're not able to get that clarity. But I'm here to provide you some clarity about that. So this is a challenge here because I'm seeing here a lot of pain because of this situation. So we're going to get back to this and clarify shortly. In the recent past, dear Pisces, there is the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. I'm seeing here a lot of happiness. I'm seeing here a lot of joy, right? You and this person shared a lot of good moments together. Possibly children could have been involved as well. Doesn't have to be. Pisces, in the recent past, I see here you kind of like stepping back to really look into your emotions, because something here in your intuition was telling you to take a step back, okay? Or vice versa. We're going to get back to this and clarify. In the present moment, dear Pisces, things are getting really interesting. Now, in the present moment, you have the 9 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, and the 5 of Cups. In the present moment, one of the things that I see here you having disappointment about, thinking a lot about, is the past, things that just kind of didn't work out. There is a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of questions in your mind that you have, right? The 7 of Swords is talking about possibly there was some sort of a lies or deception or something here that you haven't been able to really understand why this person did what they did. And I see here constantly reminiscing, feeling quite nostalgic about the connection between you and this person. We're going to clarify and find out more. One of the things that I see here with the 9 of Pentacles is that you're definitely focused on your career, on yourself. You're focusing on what's important for you. Now, in the near future, you have the 4 of Swords, the 2 of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. A lot of healing. You know, you are like my therapist. 4 of Swords here is talking about healing, disconnecting, you know, still processing some sort of a loss that happened in your life. Could have been romantic, doesn't have to be. And there is a decision that you're going to need to make. The decision here has to do a lot with whether you're going to disconnect from this person and remove and just, you know, move on, or after this healing, you're going to decide to actually have a reconciliation and kind of transition from this chaos, from this uncertainty between you and them into somewhere better, right? Because this is about coming out of a lot of hardships and difficulties. I'm very curious to find out more. So let's get into your reading and see your main energy between you and this person and clarify. Okay, so let's clarify the 10 of Swords. A lot of questions that you have, but I'm slowly getting here regardless of that, dear Pisces. The answers are actually coming towards your way. So let's clarify the 10 of Swords. It's clarified by the 8 of Cups. Somebody here walked away, or you walked away from somebody here. It's clarified by the Eight of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Five of Wands. Okay, so someone here walked away, or maybe you disconnected from a specific person because of an argument, because of a fight. When you look at the Five of Wands, you'll see that the Five of Wands shows people who are actually fighting, who are arguing. There is, chaos going on in there. I am strongly getting here that the High Priestess is telling you, your intuition is telling you that there is an unfinished conversation, and then the person is also feeling the same way as well. There's an unfinished dialogue that ended on a questionable note, if I may say. And this disconnection here, emotional disconnection here, maybe you are taking a break, maybe this person is taking a break, and there is a lot of sadness over the separation between you and this person. And I'm strongly getting here cultural differences. Doesn't have to be age differences, racial differences, whatever the situation here is, dear Pisceana, is that your intuition is telling you something is about to happen. You're going to take some sort of action as you see this person doing something towards you. Now let's talk about the recent past. The recent past, the Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups. The recent past seems to be quite obvious here. A lot of happiness, a lot of joy. I am getting curious, somebody here being on and off with you. This person could have kind of been overindulging into their own. They probably did things or said things that were convenient for them. Clarified by the Page of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. And then there is the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this has to do a lot with the fact that someone here was probably focused on career, on work, business, traveling. This person could have been all over the place. There could be some sort of a distance between you and this individual. Now, the Page of Cups here is showing you, dear Pisceana, my dear Pisces, my cutie patootie. This is showing you loving this person, opening your heart to this person. Even though you were going through something really major in your life, I think at the time you still were open to accommodating this person, being with them. You kind of got out of your way. I see you here. This is a major arcana, not a major arcana. This is a court card for Pisceana, right? Queen of Cups. You could have dealt with Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Could have been another water sign, Scorpio, Cancer. I'm also strongly getting here Capricorn, Gemini. Gemini is very strong here as well. So the Queen of Cups here in the past is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the Fool. No matter how much you try to actually hold on to this relationship, to this connection, I see you here being hurt over something here. The Nine of Swords is actually the wounded soldier energy here. Page of Swords. Somebody here says something to you, because the swords here represents speech, communication, that hurt you at a very deep level. And the Fool card here with the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, I am strongly getting here that no matter how much you try to hold on to this relationship, you try to save it, somebody here abandoned, somebody here ghosted or walked away. I'm getting this energy of you trying to, reignite this relationship, try to make it work, and hold on to this connection, to this person. Five of Pentacles is the card of like an abandonment. Somebody here kind of walking away or disconnecting. We're going to find out more as we proceed forward. But in the present moment here, there is some sort of a truth that's going to be revealed. The Seven of Swords here is whatever was hidden, whatever was, kind of like kept away from you, kept hidden away from you, is coming under the light. The Seven of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. And then the Strength card at the bottom of the deck, which, as you all know, this is a card of a Leo. So a lot of you are dealing with a Leo, and there is Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so one of the things that's going to come under the light is because somebody here chose money or possibly career or their own sense of stability over this relationship. Okay, there is a Queen of Wands. She sometimes can act, he or she, doesn't matter, not a gender specific, can act just, what benefits them, what's best for them, right? And I am strongly getting here with the Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. There is a history between you and this individual, and that is something that they're recognizing right now. And this person cannot hide. They cannot, I think whoever this person is, no matter where they go or what they do, they constantly keep coming back around to the feeling and to the realization that, Pisces, you were the best thing that happened to them. You were the milk and the honey that actually happened to this person into their life. So this is talking about a major realization, okay, of this person that, I acted out of selfishness here. The Strength card is here, Queen of Pentacles, and then the Sun, which are the cards of Leos, and the Two of Cups. Okay, this is a great combination here. And then there is the Two of Cups, which is talking about a soul connection. But this is a little bit far. This is a little bit far away right now because somebody here is still kind of going back and forth and reminiscing about this connection. However, what I do see here is that the realization is there. The thinking is there of this person realizing and recognizing that they actually might have made the choice that was not in alignment with their true authentic self, and they kind of acted out of selfishness. Let's talk about the Five of Cups here in the present moment. There is a lot of nostalgia. There is a lot of these emotions and these feelings of kind of grieving over this last Pisces. The Five of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Justice. What did I say? Nine of Swords here is talking about, and then the Judgment, major realization, right? The Justice here, the Queen of Pentacles, my dear Pisceana. This is talking about a realization that something needs to be set right. And they actually acted very unfair towards your way. This person, was very unfair. Whatever they did, whatever behavior they portrayed, it's like they're realizing that they fumbled you and they miss your presence, they miss you big time. And I'm slowly getting here constantly, then probably staying up late at night or waking up and thinking about you, being in this place of like Pisceana, being in this place of like, oh my gosh, like Pisces was really there for me this whole time, and I need to set something right. I need to really communicate. I need to bring something into fruition. And this is a person that I think for some of you, this is not going to resonate with every single person. I think for some of you, you kind of experienced some sort of a betrayal by this person that you were not expecting. The Judgment was at the bottom of the deck, which is talking about a major realization that this person is having. Pisces, let's clarify the Four of Swords in the near future. It's clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, and the Five of Cups. And then there is the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So in the near future, the healing here has to take place about getting over this past situation, forgiveness, a story of forgiveness here, and starting a brand new cycle. The Wheel of Fortune here is talking about a cycle. It's a major arcana card along with the Empress, which is talking about pouring into yourself. This healing, a lot of the healing, dear Pisces, literally has to do a lot with you choosing yourself and putting yourself first, because this is about you. Right? This is about you. The Wheel of Fortune is you might be dealing with somebody that's very stubborn in the present moment. Fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, or Scorpio, or it could be any of their rising moon or Venus. But I'm slowly getting clear that you retreating and taking your energy back to yourself is actually letting this person know that they need to come forward with a lot of answers. I think this person had said things to you in the past that they didn't really mean to, but also it came out to be in a very mean manner, in a very mean way. So whatever happened in the past, there was a very strong sense of disappointment that you're actually healing from. I am also strongly getting here with the Black Cloak. This is talking about this feeling of like some sort of a loss here that you experienced in the past. Maybe you lost somebody, and I'm sending you a big hug, dear Pisces. Now, in the near future, there is a decision here that needs to be made. Two of Swords, wanting to see the truth. You want to see the truth. You want to see all the answers that are coming your way. And I do see here answers headed towards your way. Okay, so the Emperor at the bottom of the deck could be dealing with an Aries. This is a card of an Aries here. Now, here is the thing. The truth that you want to see is this over or not? Because there is a lot of confusion. There is a lot of uncertainty. Now, the World card here, right? The World card here is an indicator of something coming to an end. It's an ending. This is the last card in Major Arcana. However, there is a lot of confusion. Is it over or is it not? Is it over or is it not over? The three of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Three of Cups here is talking about reconciliation, friendship. Seven of Cups is confusion. And then this is an ending. So in the near future, you're going to want to know the truth from this person. And I'm going to find out. Now, let's talk about the Six of Swords here in the near future. A lot of healing that's going to take place between you and this person. A lot of healing. The Six of Swords here is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Page of Swords, and King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Pisceana, Scorpiana, and Cancer-licious energy. This is the card for the water sign. Now, in the near future, what's going to end up happening is that communication, clear, crystal communication, answers coming in. Page of Swords is the communicator. Page of Swords is talking about someone who is ready to take action to tell you the truth, because this is going to actually facilitate the healing journey for you and this person. In the near future, what's going to end up happening is that based on this person bringing you the truth, that what they truly want out of this relationship, and they do want relationship, they want commitment, they want to spend more time with you, they want to bring the good old days back together. And there is the Page of Wands, which is talking about really being in this place of like reigniting this passion and bringing the fire out, right? It's like fire and water type of an energy here. So I am strongly getting here the truth is going to set both of you free and be able to move on from this constant confusion and uncertainty. Now, let's talk about this person telling you. What is an important message that this person would tell my Pisceana? Tower, 10 of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. This is what they're going to tell you. Very simple. It's not rocket science. I already called the Tower department. They told me, oh, you know, there is a minor issue here. We are like trying to fix it. We're sorry that actually the pipe is like leaking. I'm like, girl, the tower is collapsing. Things are coming in to an end. Like, how many towers can we have? The pipe is exploding. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The pipe is exploding. You all need to build. You know what, Pisces? Here is the thing. Let me get some coffee. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hold on. It's time to move from a tower to a castle. Just move to a castle with your person. That's it. Them, castle. Okay? Now, this person, what they're going to tell you, this is the answer that you have been wanting to hear. And you're going to come back and you're going to tell me that this is what happened. Arman, oh my gosh, this actually manifested. The receipts are in my community tab. It was their fault that the tower happened. Come on, I'm going to talk to this freaking camera. It was their fault that the tower happened. This person is headed towards your way to tell you that it's been weighing them down and they're feeling guilty for the way that things unfolded. The tower was because of them. One of the good things about tower here is you can see that the lightning is hitting the crown chakra, right? The top of the tower, which from a spiritually speaking viewpoint, because I know a lot of you are into, like a lot of you, if not all of you, are into spirituality. You know what I'm talking about, crown chakra. It's about a frequency. It's a frequency which carries information, just like Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about. And ultimately, it's a frequency of love. It's a frequency of authenticity and freedom and knowing the truth, right? So this person is going to be communicating with you that, you know, they might have talked badly about you. They might have said things about you and they formed an opinion that is not true, like what they really meant or who you are. This is somebody also that might have said behind your back. Now, the choice is yours, whether you want to accept or not, you know, to move forward with this person. But I'm seeing a lot of girth. I'm seeing a lot of girth. Oh my gosh. Okay, so marriage. Like I said, in the near future, this relationship is moving towards sacred union, which is the Four of Wands here in the near future. You have the, yes, this is what did I say? Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you, okay? So someone here is feeling regretful. That's one of the answers that's coming in between you and this person. Chemistry, the chemistry is undeniable. The attraction you feel is actually mutual between you and this person. So, and vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. I think that actually it's this person feeling that they can be very vulnerable and very open towards you, dear Pisces. So the answers that you have been wanting, they actually are arriving towards your way, because I can see you kind of like being in this place of contemplating about wanting to know the truth. Let's get into the advice. What is the advice? What is the advice for my Pisceana? What is the advice for my Pisceus? So the advice here is the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Wands, and the Death card, Rebirth, and then the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So confirmation burp, rebirth, and actually it's going to happen. Wheel of Fortune is about, it's a very positive card. It's about fortune. It's about luck. It's about destiny, right? And I'm strongly getting curious. The advice here is to keep your eyes on the bigger picture, because something here is going to take place big time that's going to lead to a lot of family. Four of Wands here is twice, which is about a relationship. Take it as it resonates. It doesn't have to be exactly, oh my gosh, marrying like right now. But I am strongly getting curious. This has to do a lot with the very fact that you and this person are actually going to be in a place of celebrating each other and celebrating the rebirth, right? There's the infinity symbol there, this rebirth and this chemistry that is undeniable. So all the answers that you've been wanting, they actually are arriving. Patience is something that's greatly appreciated, not required, but appreciated, which is going to allow both of you and this person to recognize and realize that, you know what, the fight or the conversation, the unfinished business that took place between you and them is something that can be easily resolved. It just takes patience and mutual growth, mutual understanding, and respect. So, my dear Pisceana, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I love you. I appreciate you. I see you. I hear you. I'm your funny Armenian guy, always here to serve and to slay. So I'm excited to hear your success stories. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one.